We'll end up going into the intro, and then we'll go from there.
Right on.
That's usually the way it works.
Up and fired up. Looks like it's going to be a fun day today. I got to tell you that. Oh my gosh. Who is this?
It's just an audio loop.
Ah. It sounds very relaxing.
Yes.
As
that's more relaxing. We'll go with daydreaming.
I mean, if we had an audio loop of Mr. Rittenhouse, well, that'd be a different story. Right. But, we'd have to get
I could just play this.
Oh, heck no.
Oh, you don't want our D&D tavern music going on?
Yeah, tavern music.
Or just
get me the mead.
Get me the mead. Right.
No, last time you had mead, you almost fell out of your chair.
Yeah, no mead for you.
Wait, what do you mean? When did I have mead?
I totally am going to be hitting
up,
you guys up here pretty soon because I'm thinking about going to StreamYard, so I'm going to have some questions.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Sure. Dude, I mean, we can talk about it right now because we're just kind of letting people come in. So StreamYard is very simplistic.
Yeah.
In order to get anything, it's starting to get actually better as it goes on. You get more and more updates. They're starting to do seasonal updates with like Christmas and New Year's and fall and stuff like that, all these backgrounds. So you can do videos, you can do intro, outro, you can do backgrounds. Like we have floating background there.
Thank you, Rockstar.
We got America background right there.
America.
We got one that's on fire.
Yeah,
hot.
That's cool.
Fire.
Yeah, so you can do all these different backgrounds. And then you can also do, of course, the videos that are generated.
So like I'm getting ready to, not to take away from anything, and since we're waiting on people to come in, I'm getting ready to have a huge independent artist competition. So I'm multifaceted, and DJ will tell you I have a podcast, kind of like what you guys do here. Interview independent artists. I do a lot of work in Nashville. I just got back from the Josies, but I'm also affiliated with several producers in Nashville. I've done work in Dolly Parton's studio, which Kentwell Studio and Music Row. But we're getting ready to do a huge competition. It's going to be a 7-month competition starting in January. It'll be entries in January, competition February, entries in March, competition in April, entries in May, competition in June, finals in July. And the one winner is going to get a full-blown Nashville experience that I'm paying for. They're going to be able to set and co-write with a hit songwriter in Nashville at Kentwell Studio, with the song being fully produced by Kelly James Productions. And it's going to be a phenomenal thing. They're going to get flight, hotel, and everything. It's all paid for. So
that's amazing.
Oh, that's super cool.
Wow.
Kelly Parton?
So that's why I kind of was going with the whole StreamYard thing, because when I do the competition and we do the selections for who's going to the competition and stuff like that, I have 2 Nashville producers that are my judges, and I have 2 radio personalities that are my judges. 101 Kicking Country. I know you guys know Shannon Steele is a judge. I've got Southeast Oklahoma Radio, Jay Landley, the owner there. He's going to be a judge. And then I've got OG Tiffy Baum, which is a Nashville executive producer. And then Waves, also a producer. That's why I'm kind of like, I'm going to hit you guys up, because I want to talk about StreamYards, because I want to do this on not just only TikTok. I want everybody to see this whole process, because this is my take on like your American Idols, your your Voice and stuff like that, without all the Hollywood theatrics and bullcrap contracts, right?
Right. Well, I mean, yeah. This again is extremely simplistic.
Cool.
You can do multiple people. Now it has several different plans that you can pay for. The free version is very, very limited. Okay.
Yeah, it won't be free. I've got the financial backing to get whatever I need. So
okay, so you can do it anywhere from what we do here, which you can have up to 10 guests, or
Okay.
you can go all the way up to a webinar
okay,
where it's multiple guests.
right. Okay.
So
Awesome.
you can have you know what? Actually, I can tell you. It makes it a lot easier when we can just do this.
You know, I could always, you know, throw in there really quickly. You know, you do have people that can do shows, right? You're talking to them. Oh my.
Oh, you mean like a Ryan Seacrest host kind of thing?
Oh, that would be great, wouldn't it?
I am hosting the show, but all the judges will be, you know, there as well. And then obviously during the competition, we'll have me, the judges, and 6 artists. So
That's awesome.
All right, manage plan. There we go.
I guess I could be sharing this thing out right now.
I mean, you could. It's up to you. Oh, just remember, you know, TV cameras do add extra.
So let me ask you this one last question. Does it require multiple cameras? Because most, like some of your other like multi-streaming platforms requires like 1 camera per platform. You can mirror and do 2, but above 2, you have to have 1 camera per every other platform. So you guys multi-streaming on 1 camera with StreamYards?
No, we're okay. So everybody has their own setup and their own cameras, and then what it does, it'll stream to whatever destination that you want.
Right, that's what I'm
So-
saying. Like with other streaming platforms,
Yes.
you actually have to have capture cards and cameras for
Mhm.
each platform. So if I was streaming
No.
Okay.
No. So like, say you do the business version of this.
Okay.
You can get up to 10,000 plus viewers.
Okay.
Multiple spaces, extra. You got extra roles. Let's see, 10 seats, 700 hours of storage. There's one. Let's see. The one we're doing is the $50 plan. The other one is multi-stream to 8 destinations.
Okay.
So you can multi-stream on the advanced plan, which is $88.99 a month, to 8 different destinations. You get an extra camera that like I could have 2 sets. I could have 2 cameras going if I wanted.
Okay.
But I mean, just
I mean,
right
that's
now,
fine. I have like 5 cameras, but I don't want to have to hook
Here's
them
your
all up.
here's your cheat behind that. So each camera has its own email. Okay, so email. So say these are all your cameras. You have 6 cameras and you have 6
right.
emails.
Yeah.
All these cameras can be streaming off a different email. And you
I
know how
gotcha.
you can have multiple emails. So
Okay.
you can put up to 10 cameras up there with multiple emails. It's easy.
Okay. And how
All
many
you do is
guests can
invite
you
each
have? You can have up
Uh,
to 10.
I can have up to 10 on-screen participants.
Okay.
With the other one, you can do, let's see, on-air webinars with 1,000 viewers. You can have 4 extra seats. So I think you can have 14.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
no.
probably the
I'm
one
sorry.
gonna
The
have
four,
to have, 'cause-
the 4 seats. The 4 seats are the 4 people that can control the whole thing. On this one, we only have 2 seats, which is me and Rowan.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I have basically, when I'm going to do my competition, I'm going to have 4 judges and myself. That's 5 plus 6 artists. So
4 judges, and you 6 artists.
Yeah.
You can.
so 10. It'll be 10.
Well, like I said, the seat.
Well, no, 11.
The seats are the people that can control everything in here. So I can do the music. So
you can have as many guests as you want then?
yeah.
Okay. Perfect. That's
yeah,
great.
I can keep on inviting guests. So like
Okay.
I'm right now, I'm just playing a completely different song. I control this. Rowan can do the same thing, right?
I got you.
This is the way it is.
I hear it.
And then if you want to do like yours, it's called Teams, and you can do an on-air webinar with 10,000 viewers. That
Okay.
one's $300 a month. and you can do pre-recorded up to 8 hours. You, of course, you have your green room, and then you have up to 10 people that can control what needs to be controlled.
I think I'm good with the 50 a month.
Yeah, the 50 a month. Well, here's the thing: if you're doing a competition and you're going to be doing it that way, the $88.99 a month does 4K. This does 1080p.
That's fine. I'm fine with 1080p.
Okay, so you got 1080p. No StreamYard logo. So the StreamYard logo that like if you have the normal thing, this is the logo right here that you have powered by StreamYard.
Gotcha.
You can put your own logo up there if you want to. You can do up to 3 destinations though. That's the thing.
Okay.
So you can only multi-stream to 3 destinations. So that means it would be YouTube, Twitch, and say Kick.
Yeah, right. I feel you. That's all I need anyways. Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. That's really all.
Oh, that's perfect. TikTok doesn't recognize this unless you get a custom RTMP. And you have to email TikTok with that and go through.
No, I do. I do have a. You're talking about a stream key.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a stream key already.
Shit, I need that.
Shoot.
Yeah, no, there was. It took me about 3 months to get it, but I got it.
Oh yeah.
I
need to
use,
get one of those.
I use OBS, and I just use a.
They don't like
camera.
to give them out because they want you using Studio.
I know.
Yeah. So, anyways, enough about me.
We use Studio to mirror everything.
Nice. Okay.
So you can actually use Studio and mirror it on Studio, and then still have your other 3 destinations.
Nice. Okay. I like it.
So
you can have 4 destinations in at that time. At that point, if you're using Studio, yeah, perfect. That's awesome. I like it.
Let me change this back.
All right, I've done shared it out to as many people as I can.
Well, you shared it out to a heck of a lot of people right now. Hello, everybody in the comments. Hello, everybody over here on my side. Rowan,
I'll do it again though.
Where the heck did it go?
What did Rowan do?
Rowan did everything perfect.
She tried.
I mean,
perfection.
Rowan, you did forget something.
I did.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 4HP Studios. Today we are going to be interviewing DJ Rittenhouse, and he is joined today by Eldon as well. So Eldon is DJ's manager. He's going to be with us today. DJ Rittenhouse, how are you, sir?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm absolutely fabulous. I got back into my house, so I'm good.
I think you're muted.
Oh, no.
I think you're muted. DJ's muted.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
DJ, say words.
What's up, Red? Can you hear me?
Can you hear him? Okay.
I can hear you I can hear you on TikTok. I can't hear you on here.
We can hear him on here.
Okay. Fair enough. Let's go.
That's weird.
I got noise canceling, so we're good.
Okay.
That's what it is. It's a noise canceling.
He loved you so much he canceled you out.
Hey, man, that's called something we won't talk about right now.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as always, we are joined by the Rowan OC, the Roxy Lottle, and of course, our loving Mr. Pit Boss, who is always making people cry.
What? No,
you always do it. So what we're going to do today is we're going to interview Mr. Rittenhouse and talk to him about a few things and see how he has gotten into the industry, what he's planning on doing, and everything else. And I want to say hello to Rockstar Relations, Heather, Furry Broadcasting Network, Apocalypse Chef. Oh my goodness, so many people. Nikki Gray, hello, everybody. Thank you for coming in. And everybody on TikTok, everybody on Twitch, everybody on YouTube. thank you guys for coming in and watching us work. Yeah, it's been a day. It's been a week. It's
been
holiday.
an hour.
It's something, man. Last time Roxy almost didn't make it through the stream. It was great. She took some cold medicine and felt a little whoopy. It was cute.
Apparently, I was loopy.
You were loopy.
How can I say this to everybody else? Lightweight,
big time. You feeling okay, Rox?
Yeah. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm all gravy.
All right. Well, DJ, let me ask you something, brother.
What's that?
What got you into making music?
That's a good question. It all started really at my dad was a pastor when I was a kid, and my mom was a worship leader at our church, and she taught me how to sing. I can remember being 5 years old and writing little jingles and stuff. It wasn't nothing spectacular. Of course, I was 5 years old, but I can still remember doing that stuff. But it's always music's pretty much been on in my life because of my family on both sides. Mom and dad both had musical people on both sides, so you kind of inherit some of those things.
Well, I mean, that's the one thing about families whenever they're all connected in music in some way, shape, or form, it ends up trickling down a lot.
Yeah.
Unless you're just the black sheep of the family and you have no musical talent whatsoever. But it happens. It does happen. Man, your dad was a pastor?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness. So did you get into more of the church music first and then went into country?
Well, I mean, my dad was a pastor, but don't get it twisted. He also had a lot of demons he was battling, and
we all do.
He was mean as a rattlesnake, and he tended to take it out on me a lot. But I kind of went down a wrong path as a teenager, and got in a lot of trouble. But I wasn't always in the Christian music. I was raised in it, and then I kind of went away from it. I was listening to country and rock and roll and stuff like that with my uncles, and
right.
Basically, when I got into some trouble when I was a teenager and got put in jail because of fighting all the time, and after I got out of jail, I made up my mind I wasn't going back to that place because it's terrible. And
I used to work at one, so yeah, I know.
So, I started going to church, and I was a worship leader for quite some time.
Really?
Yeah, here I am now. I started the transition, over to country music because, it's always been in me to write it, and I've written a lot of songs that I've never recorded.
Right.
But I've always been known for being the worship leader, and I wanted people to see a different side of who I am, because I'm not just a worship leader. I'm also, a big, country music fan as well. So,
well, sometimes it goes hand in hand. I've heard a lot of country music that's actually, been very Christian in nature.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things that you find yourself in certain music and certain things. So, honestly, it's hard not to.
Yeah.
Whenever you sit there and you go through a lot in your life and a lot of things happen, you have a lot of things to tell.
Yeah.
I don't write. I don't like physically make music. I do it on AI because I have no way of actually making music anymore because I messed this one up and can't really do it anymore or at all. I used to be able to play the piano. I used to be able to play trumpet. Started learning how to play the guitar, and I have a brother. as you found out earlier when he locked me out of my house. He's smartest guy I know.
Well, it's always the brother that does that to you. It's always
Right.
the one who's like, I don't get
Right. I can write a mean song. Can't play a mean song.
That's me too. I'm not a great musician. I do enough to get by, but I'm better at writing songs than I am actually playing them. And that's the reason why I go to a professional studio, because I want it to sound good. But I do have a lot of ideals and melodies that are in my head. I can hear music.
Right.
I'm just not very good at playing it. But
Well, but you find things that actually inspire you to do said music,
yeah,
and that's yeah.
Are a lot of your songs based off of your life experience?
oh yeah, just about every one of them. I don't write a song that hasn't been affected by my life in one way or the other. I tend to write about real stuff.
Well, when you write about your real life, you end up putting more passion into it,
Right.
and that's the main focus in music, is that passion that you have for, if you want to actually, anybody could crank out a song.
Right.
I mean, honestly, anybody can crank out a song, especially nowadays. Rowan, you okay there, hon?
Yeah, why?
Because you're like giving me bombastic side eye.
Just keep rolling.
She's just
Isn't that a country song? Just keep rolling.
yeah, pretty much.
I thought that was
But-
Disney would just keep swimming.
Just keep
Oh,
swimming.
Lord.
Just keep swimming.
They're getting off topic. I forgot about
Sorry.
Wow.
Welcome to
So-
my ADHD nightmare, Eldon.
Yeah, I mean, you have reached out and you've dealt with life in many different ways. You have done things that a lot of people are like, oh, he would be that one kid that believes in this, and he's big on it. But you've also had the dark side of life. You've been through the dark side of life, and you've been there. I mean, I can see where you're coming from. My grandfather was a minister. My father was a youth minister. So I can see where that comes from.
Wait,
And-
what?
Oh, yes.
Here we go.
Let the truth be known.
What happened to you?
Let me put it this way: 8 brothers, 2 sisters. That's all I gotta say.
That's it.
I'm gonna keep this appropriate.
Uh-huh. But
Well-
the biggest question for me is when you were starting out to listen to the music other than what was taught to you in the biblical sense, who were you listening to at the time?
Man, I was
Off.
listening to classic rock, southern rock, like Leonard Skinner. Heck, I listened to Fleetwood Mac. I listened to Chicago, Joe Diffie, Alan Jackson, George Jones. I mean, the list goes on and on. Like, I was influenced by a lot of stuff. I really was.
What's your? Well, no, let me ask you this: besides any of your music, what is your go-to song that just you listen to all the time?
It changes. I mean,
You
I
have
get my
that
mood.
one, though. You have that one. Everybody does.
yeah, I'd probably say, let's think about it here for a second. I really do enjoy a lot of Joe Diffie stuff. Ships That Don't Come In is a really, really good song
Right.
from my past that kind of speaks to me a lot. Shenandoah, another group, their music, Sunday in the South, that's one that really pulls at my heartstrings.
Fun fact, DJ, I interviewed the original writer of the Ships That Don't Come In during the Josie Awards. If you didn't know.
Nice. That's cool.
Really?
Oh wow.
Holy cow!
So you also listen to like the fine vocals of like Travis Tritt.
Oh yeah.
And you just wondered, okay, how come I can't have that voice? The dang. But listen to some of your stuff that's on the TikTok page. Wow, dude. Yeah, you say you don't know, you're not that good at playing music? Are you kidding me? You're about this. You're about this close. Yes, but he's about this close to being, butter on bread.
Butter on
and as humble as they come.
Did you say butter on bread?
Yeah, it's a Southern thing. Leave it alone.
No. You need mantequilla with tortillas.
Now that's Southern. Real Southern.
Yeah.
Well, normally what we do here is, and I'm going to tell this to everybody that's out there, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, if you have a question for DJ Rittenhouse at any point, type it in the chat and we will ask it. We always love to be organic. We always love to make sure that everything is raw and real on here. So if you guys have a question for him on TikTok, on Twitch, on YouTube, please don't hesitate to ask, because I know that we don't always ask all the questions and we will miss stuff, but audience participation is also very valuable. So having said that, let me ask you this, and this one is actually going to go out to Eldon. Eldon, I need you to tell me a story, man. I need you to tell me how you discovered this guy. As soon as he unmutes, he'll do it. You got this.
We could unmute you if we need to. Oh, he tried to sneak out.
Nope, you can't unmute a guest because they chose to mute themselves. And
Technical
okay.
difficulties.
Well, that was a good talk.
He's doing an amazing job. Technically.
So while we're waiting for Eldon to unmute himself,
yes.
DJ, when did you start doing like your actual music and writing and everything?
I started writing when I was 15.
Mm-hmm.
My late uncle, he was one of the people who introduced me to the rock and roll and country music, and we would always talk about different groups, like Brooks and Dunn was a big one, and so basically around the age of 15 I was writing stuff and showing it to him, and that's kind of where it started, and then of course it took off from there. But
to make the music, like what instruments did you start off with? Like did all of that happen around the same time at age 15?
Age 15 I started playing the drums. That's my primary instrument.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a drummer more than I'm a guitar player, keyboard player, but that's where I started at on the drum set.
So you're more of a drummer than anything.
Yes, sir.
Well, I've known some drummers that were actually singers.
Phil Collins.
I can't believe you said that.
Now, Eldon, did you get it to work?
Did he figure it out?
No.
He's back to being muted.
Why is he muting himself?
I think so. Like,
there you go. There you are.
Yeah. Am I mute?
Can you? No, you're good. You're good now.
We can hear you.
We got you.
All right. Okay. Sorry. No, it's.
We can hear you.
What's crazy is I have no audio on my phone. Like, I can hear the host and I can hear DJ. I can hear nobody else. And
before you couldn't hear DJ.
No, it's weird. I don't know what's going on with it, but either way, I'm here. And like you asked me how I discovered DJ. So, the funny, it's not really even a funny story. It was just kind of like, I'll preach it all day long, and I preach it to every artist I meet, even doesn't even have to be an artist, anybody in the industry. It's networking, 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 networking. It's continuous, it's nonstop. You have to continue to network. And early on, when I started my podcast, Red Dirt Disciple, I met another creator on here, which is Nate Hunt. He does the morning jam every morning, and it's like Christian radio and whatnot. And so Nate and I became good friends. We kind of started doing some stuff together. We'd mess around on TikTok and do some things and collab and things like that. And me, Nate, knowing what I do in the music industry, he kind of has a lot of independent artists like DJ here that comes through his platform. Right. And so we met through Nate Cooper on the morning jam, and we started talking and we hit it off. I mean, like I'll tell you, this guy's more than just my artist. He's my brother, man. I talk to him almost on a daily basis. Even before I started managing, and like, fun fact, I literally just started managing less than just a few months ago. So we were friends a lot longer than I've actually been managing him. And I started RDD Music and Entertainment management label officially, and he was like, "Hey, I'd like you to be my manager," and I'm like, "Let's go, let's do it." So that's where we're at.
Oh, heck yeah. Well, and that's good to always have somebody that, no matter what, even if you're when you're managing him or whenever you're, just having a conversation, that's always nice to have somebody that's a go-to.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I can't tell you how many times this guy we just talk about real life shit, man. Like, straight up.
It's nice to work with your friends.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, it can. Listen, I have a rule, but I don't always follow that rule. Just don't shit where you eat. Okay.
True.
Most of mine's like work related. Don't shit where you eat. 100%. It's just the way it is.
I mean, I don't eat at DJ's house, so we're good to go.
Well, man. I mean, that works.
Now that audio
sometimes, I don't know.
Right. Well,
he's using the wrong stuff. That's what it is. Needs more barbecue sauce. Anyway,
right.
Now that audio is going through my head where it says you can't eat at everybody's house.
Yeah, that's what clicked in mine. DJ, really quick. As a question that always keeps coming up to every artist that we've talked to, alive or gone, who would you like to have that jam session with?
I'd have to say Shenandoah, buddy. If I could sit in the room with those guys, and I probably wouldn't even be able to play and sing, honestly, I'd be in awe, but yeah, that would be an awesome experience. Really would. A lot of memories tied to Shenandoah.
Elton, what would be yours?
Man, I don't know. Like, it's tough because I grew up, my mom and dad are older, and so I grew up around a lot of country, and then my dad was also a preacher, so I had that gospel thing. And then in junior high and high school, junior high is when kind of hip hop introduced to the market. And so, like, through high school and stuff, I was like huge, like, I mean, I liked, some of the, even like, House of Pain and Everlast and stuff like that, when it was like, the white people were starting to get into rap, right? Like, I'm just saying.
Are we talking about the switch over with Vanilla Ice?
Yeah, right. I mean, Vanilla. We won't even get into the whole Vanilla Ice.
Hold on. What year were you in high school? Actually, what year did you graduate?
I graduated in 1995, man.
Bro, I was listening to West Side Connection.
Okay. I mean, It's just what I'm saying is I'm very diverse in my music. Man.
Hold on a second.
I have a lot of influences. We could be here all night.
1995, and you don't have any gray on you whatsoever.
I don't believe you.
How come he's not giving us any, tips on the gray here?
I think he dodged it.
I got some gray, man. It's right in there, man. I promise.
Yeah.
Well,
We call that lightly salt. We call that lightly
here's
salted.
the big thing, man. I tell everybody this, I just recently did DNA.com thing because my parents, both sides are like, well, you're this, and your gramps are like, oh, you were this and this. And I found out that none of it is true. Like I'm 100% Scottish, Irish, and Northern Europe Viking countries. Like you don't get any more Celtic and white than me.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If you hadn't said you graduated in '95, I would think you were like in your late 30s.
I get that a lot. Like everybody thinks I'm in my 30s, and I'm not. No, I'm 49.
I used to look that way, and then I started this shit.
I sucked his youth.
Roxy.
I'm sorry. Wait, was that bad?
A little bit, honey. A little bit.
Oh, okay. I didn't mean it in a bad way.
She's our innocent one.
Yeah, she needs to go to church. Is what she needs
I
to
did
do.
go to church today. I go to church
the
Sunday.
Jesus may save you.
You know what? Jesus just heard that, and this was his face.
I'm sorry.
That's probably me when he listens to my podcast.
I need to go to confession.
Well, I mean, it's the thing is we're very diverse here. Now we do our best to never talk politics, never talk religion, those kind of things, because everybody has a different view on everything. The thing is, it's an open space for anybody to talk about anything. We don't care. That's the whole thing about it. This is, of course, 4HP Studios. It is the Four Heathens podcast, but we also represent many, many, many people. And have many different people on here, and it's one of those things that I used to go to church all the time, but I don't anymore, and that's just the way it is. Oh,
I mean, I don't know right now, but I do know that I don't have to go into a building to.
Yeah.
I do.
The church was not brick and mortar. We'll just leave it at that.
I have to go into a building only because I'm taking classes right now and they need to see my face.
That's fair.
It's called a wedding, dear.
Yeah, I'm taking classes because of a wedding. And also, like, I'm Catholic, so I also gotta, eat body and blood. So.
Well, here's the deal. Whether you believe he was the Messiah or not, Jesus walked the face of the earth and he did exist. So you can't deny that because it's historical fact.
Yep.
It's up to you to believe whether he's the Messiah or not.
So just a quick question, DJ, what would be your white whale as far as music memorabilia?
Ooh, the white whale.
Oh, the music memorabilia.
Okay, so we do have a few questions that we ask everybody every time, and that is one of them is the white whale of memorabilia. What would you have?
That's a good question. Never really thought about that, honestly. It would be cool to have a guitar signed by an artist, something like that. But I don't really desire stuff like that for the most part. I like to focus on the music more than the fangirling,
That's fair.
Because I mean, I think a lot of the romance, if you will, gets lost when you focus so much on stuff rather than the music. And
yes.
Music is my passion. Honestly, if I could have every song I've ever listened to in the library, that'd be pretty sick.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought of dipping into other genres of music?
Yeah, I mean, I do. I don't just have country. I also have. I have some Christian rock music that I do. It's under The Darkness Lies. That's where I've released that. And I've got material that I'm going to keep releasing there. But I wouldn't mind, even doing some modern rock music. I love rock and roll. I love country music, and I also love worship music. So to be able to release in all three areas is pretty sick, in my opinion. I've got a lot more country out now because I wanted to focus on that more than anything else.
Right.
Because again, I've been known for doing the church stuff, the worship music and stuff like that. So I wanted people to see that side of me before they seen the other side again, because everybody around me knows that's who I am. So
absolutely. Well, I mean, it's one of those things that you're going to start off one way and go another, and a lot of artists do that, and it's not a big deal. It's one of those things that it's what you're comfortable with playing and what you put out there. It's what makes you feel like you're doing the right thing, or that you're putting out what you want to put out and putting out your music and not just music everybody else wants to hear.
Right.
Because you notice that, like, the bands back in the day, whenever we were all going to high school and everything like that, the bands back in the day that were putting out, let's bring out Metallica. Okay. Metallica was huge metal band, rock band, dark metal, whatever you want to call it, and heavy metal band. And then they put out Load and went to Radio Rock.
Right.
And they stayed Radio Rock for the longest time, and then they wanted to go back to their original stuff. Nobody accepted it for what it was, because the Radio Rock caught on so much. It's one of those things. It's just my personal opinion. Just be you and put out what you want to put out.
Right.
Always put out what you want to put out. It's if you put your absolute soul into whatever you put out there in the ether, it'll register with people. It might register with one person. It might register with 10 million people. You never know.
Right.
But putting that out there and putting your actual emotion, your feelings, everything that you have into it, it makes a huge difference, and people can tell that.
I mean, I'll say this, like on the music side of it, and being in the industry and being on the production side of things a lot and things like that. The reason why, like, for example, he's got DJ Rittenhouse, that's his country, right? And then he's got The Darkness Lies, which is his Christian rock. You don't want to try. This is not my opinion. This is actually the opinions of several professionals that I work with. They say stick with one genre, but that doesn't mean under the same name, right? So you can put out what you want to put out, but the best thing to do industry wise to grab the attention of the audience you're trying to grab is to do it under a different name, not do DJ Rittenhouse. Oh, now all of a sudden he's over here doing rock, So you absolutely put out what you want to put out, but don't do it under the same name.
Yeah, just don't fall into the Chris Gaines category. Oh, wait a minute. Did I say that out loud?
Who's that? What?
I didn't say that out loud. But what drives you to make the music that you create? What keeps you going?
Well, sometimes it's very difficult to be creative when you're exhausted. I mean, doing the job that I do, it's very physical. I've been doing carpentry for 35 years, and it takes a toll on you. So it's hard to be creative, but there's times when I'll just get this melody inside of my heart, and I can't stop until I get words to it. I can't stop until I get it recorded.
Right.
The song that I just finished up, it's called Country Runs Deep, and it's about, a about where I grew up, because I'm packing up to leave here. I'm moving south, and I wanted to write a tribute to that. I wanted people to know that I really loved where I grew up. It's not everything to everybody, but it was something to me.
Mm-hmm.
I just try to find inspiration in life, and I try to find inspiration in the things that I go through. I've got another song that has been released talking about my childhood, how rough it was, and watching my dad commit suicide and then be resuscitated because he overdosed on pills, and just
wow,
just a lot of stuff in my life that really inspires me to get it. I got to get it out somehow, so I write it down.
Well, yeah, music's a good outlet.
Yeah,
a lot of people pick different outlets, and outlets can be music. You can pick the right outlets or the wrong outlets.
right.
You can pick music, you can pick alcohol, you can pick drugs, you can pick, whatever you pick. You can pick healthy ones or unhealthy ones, and
Right.
if you have the outlet of music, that is one of those deals. Like me and Ro, we love music, and we love to just sit there and just make songs and have fun with them, and it helps out a lot whenever you can put your feelings into your words. And
Right.
unfortunately, like I said, I'm not a musician, but they have made tools now where you can put that music out there. Unfortunately, it's not as pure, in my opinion.
Right.
With music, it is such a powerful influence on brainwaves and how you're feeling emotionally. You can listen to any song and be able to either relate to that emotion or take that emotion upon yourself. So if you're having a bad day, you listen to something uplifting and powerful, and it's going to make you feel better.
Right. Facts.
I only have one go-to song. It's "Carry On My Wayward Son."
I love that song. That's a great song.
that song has before even the show, before Supernatural came out, that was my go-to song every time.
A good song.
And it was one of those songs where if I was having a bad day, I'm driving, I hit that damn song and I just listen to it. And if it didn't take the first time, it'll take the next 10. But I'm going to listen to that song every time, and it pushes me every day just to keep on carrying on.
I think it just depends on what chapter I was in life and what that song was for me.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
One of my go-tos is "Here I Go Again on My Own" by Whitesnake.
Yeah.
I crank it. I gotta have it loud to go.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. That is actually really, really, that one's a good one because
that's why we get along so good, because that is one of my go-tos as well.
There you go. I thought it was because you guys were friends.
I believe they were talking about the.
I'm sorry. Whose voice is that?
Sorry.
Whose voice is that? I can't tell.
Well, how you guys doing today?
I just see a duck face.
Oh,
there you are. Oh no, nope. There
he is.
Okay, hi.
So
were you green screening yourself out?
I know you have. Hey, listen. I know you have a face for radio, but this isn't radio, bud.
I mean, if you're gonna get into songs that you gotta have playing, I mean, like the beginning of the day, where you have to have that one song, like it's like your coffee in the morning. When you wake up, you have to have it. Is it that is it the Wayward Son? Is it this? Those songs actually keep you going. Mine was actually Travis Tritt, and Here's a Quarter, called Someone Who Cares.
Another great song.
That's a good song.
Here's a Quarter.
It probably helps you get through your day too, where you're just like, I don't care. Here's a quarter. Shut up. Nobody cares.
I did that to my station manager once. He looked at me and goes, "What?" And I'm like, "Country. Just country. Let it be."
That's what they actually had payphones.
You know how many people don't know what that is?
They gotta change it now. Here's some minutes. Call someone who cares.
Yeah. Actually,
here's a phone plan.
I seen Travis Tritt in concert a few years ago, and he said, "Here's a cell phone. Call someone who cares."
There you go. He
So-
said
There
that.
you go.
He switched it up
He
for
said
me.
that during the song.
He said, here's a cell phone. Call someone who cares.
I mean, I've seen a lot of things when it comes down to music and concerts. I mean, I went to a Travis Tritt concert, and what I can say is between him doing a full-on band concert compared to just an acoustic,
Yeah.
just him,
Yeah.
he can transcend between the two
Yeah.
really easy.
Yeah, that's my thing, man. I'm a sucker for acoustic music, man. I like it's the most to me it's just so intimate, man. It's just so, right there connecting with people, and like and it doesn't matter what genre it is, man. I can go on a cruise ship and sit in a jazz club and just jive to just that acoustic style jazz music, even like it's like the blues and like anything acoustic to me that can that's performed musically, no matter what genre, is just it's just so more personal, so much more personal. Like there's that connection there.
Right.
So I was curious, DJ Ridden, how'd you come up with that name, DJ Rittenhouse? Is that your name?
That's my name. It's DJ is short for Daniel Joseph.
Oh, I was thinking that you were like a DJ at first.
I get that a lot. But
A lot of people do.
It's my childhood nickname. I've always been called DJ.
Okay. And where'd you come up with the name for your other one that you do for the Christian rock?
Actually, I searched for almost a year for a name. I had other names picked out, but when I looked them up, they were taken, and I ended up making a playlist of some of my favorite Christian metal bands and rock bands, and I named it "The Darkness Lies." And I got to flipping through my music one day, and it just hit me like a ton of bricks. I was like, "Wow, it's actually pretty cool," and that's where the name came from. Basically, it just implicates, what the darkness is. I mean, we're talking about spiritual darkness. It's not truthful. It comes to deceive you and lie to you. So that's where it came from.
I like that. Yeah, because like I'm no musician like Bones says and stuff like that, but I do like music games. And one of the hardest things I ever had to do in those video games was name my band. So
yeah, it's difficult.
I wouldn't imagine you're a gamer girl at all.
Now I kind of want to know what some of those names were.
Oh, the one that I used the most I for my game was Sacrificial Love.
Oh, that's kind of cool though.
That's kind of deep. Like that's kind of deep.
That puts love in a category where a lot of people will think love is, for everybody. It's for everybody. Love is for everyone. But there's always that one person that will use love as a weapon.
Yeah.
And what hurts more? Knowing that you're loved by a weapon or not really loved in the first place?
I think in some states that's illegal.
I don't know. There are some crazy laws out there.
Do you know what? I can say that is true. That is true. There's a law out here in Oklahoma that states you cannot eat a cheeseburger walking backwards through Bricktown after midnight.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
What? Bones, I'm from Oklahoma, man. I'm in Moore. Like I'd never heard that.
Shut the
Seriously?
front door. Are you serious?
No. Yes.
You're in Oklahoma?
Yes.
Did we just become best friends? I didn't know that. Man.
Hey, don't be teabagging my drum set now. Come on.
What the heck?
It's a movie thing. I don't know if it's an Oklahoma thing, but we love referencing movies and songs.
He's doing it. He's doing it again.
I can hear it squeaking now.
Oh no, it's from Step Brothers. It's
Step Brothers. Yeah.
I know. I didn't know you were in Oklahoma, man.
That's awesome. Yeah, more Oklahoma, man.
More. You're not just. I'm over here. I'm right by Yukon Mustang.
Okay, bro. We're like 20 minutes apart, man.
Right.
That's crazy.
So coffee one day.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, hit me up.
You know, they find out one of them was the one that cut off the other and had an argument with each other at one point.
I'm sure there was some road rage stuff going on at one point.
What school did you go to?
I graduated from Moore High School.
Okay, I graduated from Carl Albert.
Dude, I went to Carl Albert Junior High, man. I'm not going to go into the story of why I didn't finish Carl Albert, but that's another time and not online.
Bro, yeah.
Coffee.
Oh no! Did you got out of there before all the black on white crime happened?
It was actually starting that was actually starting when I started there. Yeah.
Then you know the Cornettes.
Oh yeah.
Wow, this is interesting.
Yes.
Oh, we're gonna have stories, brother.
Oh
We're
yeah.
gonna have a lot of stories.
Yeah, definitely.
You're right.
Definitely.
You're right next to the old farmer's house over next to Mr. Wickles' place.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I haven't done it yet. So
shut up, Meg.
God dang it.
I've got some stories about Carl Albert, man. We'll talk for sure.
Right on. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Small world.
Yeah.
Rittenhouse, Mr. DJ, the man of the hour. Where are you originated from?
I
don't say your mama.
No, I'm in Maryland.
Wow.
Maryland.
It must really.
Yeah.
Hey,
we're not talking about the spawn point. Okay, calm down.
No, I wasn't talking.
There's two parts of Maryland. There we got the Western Shore and the Eastern Shore.
Right.
And the Western Shore, they're a different breed over there. You're talking about Baltimore City. It's not very good.
Right below the Mason-Dixon line, just barely.
Yeah, I'm this close to it. But
so you're still in Maryland now?
Yeah.
Okay, and you said you were moving?
Yeah.
Where are you moving?
It's
Tennessee, baby. Tennessee, baby. Where else?
Tennessee.
We're looking in two different places, actually. We're looking in Texas and Tennessee. And
well, it depends on what part of Tennessee, because I've been through some rough parts of Tennessee.
It
Not
would be
Memphis. I can tell you that.
Right.
I'm a Texas girl.
It won't be in Nashville, but if it's Tennessee, it's going to be about an hour out of the city. I'm looking at the eastern part of Tennessee. So.
I've got a friend out there in Tennessee, and she lives in a pretty good area of Tennessee. Been out there a couple times, and boy, she makes a mean prime rib, like 1.5 inch thick cut. She goes to the butcher and just gets them.
Nice.
Oh,
now we're talking.
I'll tell you this: as much time as I spend in Nashville, I would tell anybody you don't want to live within 10 minutes of Nashville, especially downtown. Like you get out some of the outskirts, you get like 20, 30 minutes away, and even further out, even close, like an hour is even better out. But it's a place to enjoy yourself and go to if you live close by, but it's not a place you want to live. I can promise you that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
That is absolutely fair.
No, what would be your
Oh, by the way, this part of the podcast brought to you by Rose Hair. Oh,
yeah, most definitely.
She flew.
So if you got the call, and knowing Tennessee and knowing the Southern call for the famous church of all churches, the one and only, Grand Ole Opry, would you do it in a heartbeat?
Absolutely.
Or nice?
No, he would refuse. What?
I would not.
There's actually been some stories of a lot of country stars that are actually not doing it.
Well, you heard now this goes to you two. You guys heard that Jelly Roll got put. I think he was like, what was it? Something about the Grand Ole Opry. Oh God, I just
He's an
saw it.
official member.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes.
I saw that. He was on the Joe Rogan podcast, and they played it for him on there.
They actually put him on the Grand Ole Opry.
Yeah,
Dang.
that man has been blessed throughout his life,
Yes, he has.
especially after all the stuff. It's like DJ knows you gone through rough stuff and everything like that, and then you find something in music that brings you a better life.
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing about it, is just bringing you a better life.
So my next question would be, where has the one place where you like, I would never play there, ever play there? I'd never do it. It's a hole in the wall place. I've never played there, but when you're there, it's actually really good.
Well, most of my gigs, if you will, have been in church, because again, I was a worship leader, so I didn't officially stop doing that. I still do it now, but I didn't officially stop doing it full time until the church that I was going to actually they closed the doors and moved to Tennessee, Nashville. But I've done like private parties and stuff like that with the country stuff and a few gigs here and there. So I really haven't had a whole lot of experience being out there gigging and with the country stuff. But I'm gearing up to do more of that stuff because I'm selling my house. Of course, I already told you I'm moving south, so I want to get closer to Tennessee if I can, and
Right.
and start gigging a lot more out there. So, honestly, I don't really have an answer for that. But
I got some. So what would be your end all be all place to perform?
Grand Ole Opry would be sweet, buddy.
Just a Grand Ole Opry.
All those people that stood in that circle and
Right.
performed, it's just an iconic place, and to be able to stand in that circle would be a really prestigious honor, man.
Right. And it's an amazing venue that is really gathered a lot of popular names throughout the years and a lot of popular singers and artists. And
I'll
that would
tell
be
you,
absolutely amazing.
Yeah, if you've never been to Nashville and you ever plan on going to Nashville, I would say the number one thing you have to do, without a question, is the backstage tour of the Grand Ole Opry, because especially if you're not a musician or an artist and you're never going to get to experience being on that stage, you get to stand on that stage. You can stand in the circle if you want to. Obviously, if you're an artist, it means a lot more to stand in that circle than just
to stand and perform, other than
absolutely, to stand and perform is just totally different than just going, hey, I stood in the circle. And a lot of people that don't know the history of it, but that circle is from the stage of the original stage of the Ryman Theater,
Right.
which was one of the largest homes at the time of the Grand Ole Opry. Although there were many before it, it's the best, it's the most known, the Ryman Theater, and then they took that stage, they made the circle at the Grand Ole Opry, which has been around for years and years and years.
Right.
So but just to go to Nashville and do the backstage tour and just see where so many people, so many legends and so many living legends still to this day perform. It's just, you can feel the spirituality of it, man. It's just so it's so real and so, like, I just can't, it's almost unexplainable. I can't even explain the emotions that come over you especially when you walk out onto that stage, and then you go backstage and you see where people from the from Hee Haw, like Minnie Pearl and so many, I mean, it's just you get to see all of that, and it's just so it's so real, man. It's amazing. One of the best experiences I've ever had in life. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, as a fan of music, it's different to stand in that circle compared to an actual artist.
Absolutely, because you can stand in that circle and you're like, man, I'm standing in the circle of greatness of music, like people who it's crazy. I can't explain it. I can't.
We need to get DJ there.
Yeah.
I mean, he would lose it the minute he stepped on that stage, but at the same time, he would play his heart.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I got a little misty eyed. I'm not gonna lie, and I'll never perform in that circle. I'm not a performer, but it's deep.
Well, I mean, wouldn't that be considered, him crying on stage? Wouldn't that be considered
maybe
our fault?
Just a little bit? I'll wear that crown.
Hey, why not? So if you guys want this man to get over to Grand Ole Opry, get inside that dang circle.
Yeah.
Go over to his TikTok page and blow him up.
Let's go. Yeah. Right. You want him to perform in your town? Red Dirt Disciple 76 at gmail.com. Let's go.
Absolutely. You guys get him out there. By the way, Pit Boss.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried to smell good before?
Well, kind of.
Do you use soap?
Well, I don't know if a pressure washer and car soap works.
But I have a soap for you.
I don't give a damn who don't like me. This world spins fast and time ain't free. We're all just sparks in the midnight sky, fading out slow, saying goodbye. So pour that whiskey, let it burn fine. Laugh at the scars that prove I...
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This part of the podcast brought to you by Suds of Anarchy. Go to rockingbobbyD.com and get yourself some Suds of Anarchy today. It's all handmade. It's all amazing. They have 3 different kinds that you can get. One for men, one for women, and of course, the clear, neutral, absolutely fabulous looking goat milk filled, apparently.
Goat milk.
They are all goat milk, technically.
That's amazing. I'm not going to lie. The Suds of Anarchy, that is that is so awesome. I love it. Let's go.
Well, I just got a message from the Rockstar Relations.
Oh, did you get in trouble already?
No, as a matter of fact, I think she has the right idea here. I think DJ Rittenhouse and Southern Outlaw should do a collaboration.
Let's go.
Oh.
We'll set it up. I'll produce it. I may executive produce it. Let's
go. America. I got nothing on that.
I got what? You live here.
Well, listen, Linda.
What?
What? Who said what? What?
We would never know.
I got so many buttons I want to hit. You know what?
I'm trying very hard not to completely lose my shit on all 3 of you right now, but you're not making it easy.
I love you.
Uh-huh. Lord Almighty, Aphrodite. You know what I do 90% of the time?
Rub his temple.
That's me 90% of the time with these 3. So, well, here's my question for you, DJ. What do you want out of your music career? What is your one thing that you want? Do you want to? I know that you want to be on the Grand Ole Opry. I know that you want to you want to do everything like that. But what is your main goal for yourself? Is it to put your music out there? Is it to make it big? I mean, what is it that you really, really want out of your music and out of your music career?
Well, that's a good question, because what I want more than anything else really is for someone to hear my song and say, you know what, it really helped me get through a dark place in my life, or it encouraged me or whatever. That's really why I write more than anything else, is that, let people know that, they're not alone. We all do life, and from time to time, life just flat out sucks. I mean, just tell the truth about it. And if I can inspire someone to walk in their dream and do the same thing that I'm pushing to do, great. If I can inspire someone to have a better day, great. And if the music takes off, that's a good thing too. I'm not frowning on that at all. But what I really want more than anything else is for people to be encouraged and to hear the music and say thank you.
I mean, that's pretty much the end all be all goal is, and the one thing that I tell everybody, and I always tell everybody, is don't ever forget where you came from.
Yeah.
Stay humble the entire time. Be somebody to look up to, and never forget where you come from. Period.
Right.
Yeah, my motto for my podcast and my business, RDD Music and Entertainment: stay humble, hustle hard. That's it.
Yeah.
If you can do that, you'll succeed in anything you're going after.
Right. Now, let me ask you this: are you two, either one of you guys, wrestling fans?
I am actually. Not so much these days, but older, and my son's into it, my grandson's into it. So yeah.
Older stuff, yeah. I don't watch it anymore, but if I watch anything, it's MMA.
I'll put it to you this way: you want to talk about somebody being humble? That was John Cena last night.
Oh yeah.
Watching his last match, the entire internet literally lost their collective minds.
Yeah.
Whenever he tapped out, but that was the thing. He did everything in his this last run. He did everything that he had not done yet.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he did it with humbleness.
Won the Intercontinental title.
Yeah.
And tapped out. He wanted to do those things, and people were like, oh, this is terrible. No, he went out with humility. He didn't go out with grandeur. He didn't go out with all this stuff. He took his shoes off. He took his armbands off. He walked out of there, and he bowed to the crowd and said, thank you for watching all these years, and saluted them on and walked out. The epitome of humble was that right there.
That was his way of saying 100%, I'm leaving the man I came.
Yeah.
100%.
And he put over a talent that is going to be there for a while, and that's what he wanted. That out of the whole show was
left a legacy, right?
And if you actually followed the premise of the show, they did exactly they did exactly what they wanted him to do, or they did exactly what he wanted them to do, was to portray younger talent. That's why they brought in the NXT stars. And made them look strong.
Yeah.
And that's what he wanted out of all of that. And now he's walked away completely, and he's not coming back. He's officially retired. That means his merch is not going to be sold, apparently. Yeah. None of that stuff. He's done.
He's not saying I'm retiring and he comes back 3 months later for a special
he's not
match.
Undertaker retiring. Right. Yeah. He's not. He's done. He said he even said it on an interview, once I'm done, I'm done.
Yeah.
And he'll be the first one to actually walk away from the ring and never come back.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely amazing. And that's kind of the point, is he remembered where he came from. He remembered his roots. And the man could have gone out with so much, with anything he wanted, with all the grandeur in the world and the fireworks and everything.
Yeah.
They gave him the old iconic Royal Rumble where he made his return against Triple H back in the day. If you ever actually look at that, it's that entrance is what they gave him, and he walked out with all the humility in the world. Yeah. And I give him props for that.
100%. Yeah, me too.
He remembered his roots. And that's kind of the moral of the story, is to remember where you came from. Don't ever forget that, because you could get in your own way sometimes.
And that happens to a lot of MMA fighters too, where they forget where they came from.
That's because of the concussions.
Okay. Yeah. But they forget where they came from, and there's always that I've learned this when I was wrestling for many of years. That's Greco-Roman, Bones, not WWE.
Yeah, go
where
ahead.
you can act to be the best, but there's always somebody out there better than you. And someday you're going to run into that person. And
is that why you have Popeye calves?
Yes.
Kind of reminds me.
Listen, I've never seen this man in person, and then he sends me a video of him running down the beach, and I saw these monstrous calves. I don't even know if you want to call them that. They were lower thighs that had feet on them. I was going, good Lord. His calves are literally as big as my thighs. I was just like, good God, man.
Yeah. Not what you just said right now, Pit Boss, though, reminded me of a movie, the Ballad of Buster Scruggs. How they're talking about, you may be the best, but you never know if there's someone else better than you around the corner. Sings a whole song about it too. It's Western.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I mean that should be, there's a title of a song right there. You never know who's around that corner.
There you go.
I mean, that's usually how most people get robbed.
Wow.
What? Don't start with me.
He does have a point. I mean, sometimes that corner is not so great, but sometimes that corner may be the greatest turn you ever made in your life.
That's true. That's true. That's
what makes life fun. It's like a mystery.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
Ooh.
I know you. She just went Forrest Gump. I don't know. So I don't know if you guys are like big on Facebook or whatever, but I scroll every night, and somehow, some way, I ran into this guy that's called Stoner Gump.
Oh yeah, I
yes.
He's freaking phenomenal. I love him. I've subscribed, followed all of it, every social platform. He's amazing.
He's a sweetheart.
Yeah,
Listen,
he's a total just down to earth, sweet dude. But totally 100% stoner.
Oh yeah.
If he reaches Rockstar Relations, if he reaches out to us, let's talk about it, okay?
Oh, seriously, you guys, I would love it, dude. I would love to be a co-host on the show if you guys bring him on. I will sign up.
He's got a whole cookbook out now that he
does.
dedicated to his wife. It was so sweet.
Like you could, a whole cookbook. Like, and he tells you how to bake goods.
Bake.
Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Did he make a Snoop Dogg cookbook?
Yes, basically yes.
Pretty much.
Right.
How in the hell is that going to work? All right, you put some shizzle in here, and then you get Rizzle with the.
I'm still thinking about the fact that Snoop Dogg and Eminem's are grandpas.
I know,
dude. I saw Snoop like whenever they were doing the tribute to Cena. I saw Snoop on there, and he looked like I thought he was. First off, he had a like a Daikin vacuum behind him, like he was sitting in his kitchen or something. Secondly, I was going, what in the hell? Like he looked old as he looked Willie Nelson old.
Yeah,
my goodness.
Hey, but he's still out there crip walking.
The only reason he's crip walking now is because his hips going out. It's crippled walking is what that is.
Hey. Hold on a second. So are we trying to say that Snoop Dogg went Willie?
Snoop Dogg went, hey, I will tell you this. Snoop said he can't keep up with Willie when it comes to the green cross.
No, Willie out. I actually went and saw Willie Nelson in concert whenever he came down here. There was years ago, probably early 2000s, and he was playing over at Rose State College.
Yeah.
That's whenever he actually was not smoking weed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That was the first time.
He was more of a Whiskey River guy back then.
Oh man, and that's the first song he played too.
Yeah.
My dad comes up to me, he goes, "Hey, I got Willie Nelson tickets. You want to go watch him?" Like, I don't listen to country, Dad.
My best friend was my grandpa, and that was his favorite artist till the
Right.
day he died. Yeah.
And my dad said, yeah, but you can say that you went and watched Willie Nelson in concert. Not many people can say that because he's probably not long for this world. He is old.
Yeah.
And I'm like, the dude he's not going anytime soon. Like, Lord.
The thing about it is what makes Willie the greatest of all time is his writing capability. That man can write a song.
True.
He can write a song.
Right.
So that would be a great question there. Rittenhouse, who would you want to write with? If you had a chance to write with anybody of any song, any genre, anything, who would you want to write with?
I like a lot of Lakeview stuff. It'd be cool to sit down and write with those guys. They freaking rock, dude. I love Lakeview. They have that heavy metal cross country music, and it's different. It's unique, and I love it myself.
Well, there's always somebody that's out there that has that unique sound that you love.
Yeah.
And that you want to grab, and you want to just you'd love to just collab with them completely. And that's the thing. Collabing with a lot of different people actually brings out different parts of your art and of your music.
Yeah.
Because normally you just go with what you know and what you do
until
you drop that. And this is what I tell anybody: drop your pride, drop your ego, and be open to looking at other things and doing other things with other people, because it helps out a lot.
Oh yeah.
Exposure.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie though, that surprised me, man. I'm really I'm sitting here thinking the whole time in my head, I'm going disciple. And I just knew he was gonna say disciple.
That too would be awesome. It really would. Because I mean they're probably one of my favorite bands. Have been for a long time, but when we're talking about country music, I like to stick to the country rock sound. So
yeah,
with them definitely, but it would probably be Disciple if it was going to be the Christian rock stuff. So,
well, do you have any big plans for 2026?
New release?
Oh, yeah.
New release is coming in January.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have just releases coming in January, or you have releases set for the whole year?
Well, I've got a couple songs that are done that I want to release in January. We haven't really set a date yet.
The key thing is getting in studio, right? And we have plans. We have plans for an EP this year.
Yeah.
This is in 2026. Yeah. We have huge plans for an EP.
No, are we going to see any of these releases on the TikTok side of things?
Absolutely, 100%. I'll speak on that, DJ. We're actually looking at the so a lot of people, I don't know if people know or not, but TikTok has their own distribution. So we're talking actually quite a bit more benefits than what like DistroKid and stuff offers, but it's called SoundOn. And so we're actually getting to the song that we're getting ready to release will be released on SoundOn, so it'll be through the TikTok distribution.
Oh, that'll be really cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had a distribution.
Yes, they do, and it's actually pretty good. I'm impressed with it on an independent level. I'm impressed with it.
I know they had ads after ads after ads for TikTok Shop.
Yeah,
but
yeah, no, they SoundOn is the distribution for TikTok.
Nice. That'll be actually pretty cool. I didn't know they actually had that.
Yep.
Holy
yeah,
cow.
it's got quite a few benefits. So like any independent artists that are listening right now, one of the benefits that I think is really great is so you get where you get everything distroed on all the streaming platforms, but you also get that your song on TikTok distributing through them is the the monetary part of it, because you can make your song an official sound on TikTok and you get paid for people using it, as well as it being on all the streaming platforms as well. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I'm impressed with it. So we're gonna give it a go. We're gonna release this next song on it, see how it goes, and but I've heard great things.
Good.
Nice.
Well, as
I'm
long
definitely
as it works. I mean, honestly, I've had mixed emotions with TikTok for a long time. It's and it's been and we get rule updates and policy changes and all the stuff that they're doing and everything, and we get it all the time. Rockstar Relations tells us, hey, this is what's going on. This is what we can do.
This, guys.
Oh yeah, and it's getting to the point where you can almost not do hardly anything, and they gotta loosen that noose, man. Because
absolutely, and I think when April, is it March or April when it actually becomes like full US? I think it's April, but I think we'll start seeing a lot of big changes then. I really do.
Well, I'm hoping they're for the better.
Yeah, me too.
At some point, we're gonna just be sitting here staring at each other.
Yeah, absolutely. But hey, you mentioned Rockstar, so I want to give like a shout out. Thanks for setting all this up. This is amazing. You guys are doing a great thing here, and we all appreciate it.
Don't make me go outside and throw a rock at you. You're just a stone's throw away, son.
No. Just remember, dodge, dip, and dive.
Oh Lord,
dodge, dip, dive.
And
listen, all three of you didn't dodge, dip, or dive, and I hit you all three with rocks. So hush. I caught him like Pokemon.
Hey, just remember, Oklahoma is Southern territory. We are from the South, and we don't retreat; we reload.
Hey, brother, I got it right outside my house. I got a sign that says we don't call 911.
That's right.
Wait, I got a sign that says something like that, but it says I call 811 first before I dig a hole.
Wow.
I work full time for a utility company, so that's funny right there.
I used to work. I used to do gas lines out here, dude. Oh, that's hilarious.
That's awesome.
Oh my god,
That's great.
It's such a small world.
Yeah, it is.
Well, DJ, man, I don't know what else to ask you, brother, other than the fact that I'm hoping that everything works out for you. I hope your move goes great. I hope you do get on that damn stage at the Grand Ole Opry. I really, really do.
I believe I will be.
Hey,
I believe so too.
If you believe, you shall achieve.
Yes, sir.
Right.
And I do believe that. I do believe by the grace of God that you will be there at some point. It's just going to take time.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Little time, little patience, and a lot of love.
Oh yeah.
And if you decide on Texas over Tennessee, enjoy the food. It's the one thing I miss about Texas.
The barbecue.
Some good food in Texas, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, there is really good.
I want to go back to Texas so badly just so I could gorge.
So you can eat all the food you can so you can fill the gorge.
Wow.
Hey, we have a place called that. It's called the Gorge of George. Yeah, great place to do a concert. Ideas Rittenhouse.
And I'm the one that gets in trouble.
Wait, did he say something bad?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. It hurts. It hurts so much.
Wait, what did I do?
Not you, honey.
Oh, okay.
Oh, life, liberty, and the pursuit of what's up. Oh my
I
goodness.
I'm gonna have multiple competitions coming up, and I'm gonna be looking for some good judges. So,
hey, there are some of us that have a musical ear. Some of us just can't hear.
I just have a cute face.
I'm just here.
Listen, I sat in the front rows of so many of my friends' bands just so I could sit there and go. Like, you're way too loud, go down. You're way too loud, go up.
Yeah.
You're way too quiet. Go up. I mean, oh Lord.
I just got a tag from Rockstar Relations,
Thanks,
quote
Chad.
unquote, said by Rockstar Relations to Bones. Hit the Meg button. God dang it.
Wrong again, idiot.
I do what I want. Tell me how to run this. You know what? I'll hit this button.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Yeah, so there. Hit the Joe Hendry button now.
That's funny.
Oh,
Who also showed up last night.
oh yeah, he did.
Oh, jeez. Wow, somebody kicked him out. Rittenhouse,
not.
did you do that?
I think
It
he
wasn't
did.
me.
Rittenhouse said, "Get out of here."
It was
mine.
John Henry.
Joe Hendry.
Shut up, Meg.
Oh, hey,
But,
guess what?
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
I thought it was saying Hendrix the first time I heard that.
Yes, it's John Hendricks.
John Hendrix?
Joe Hendry,
No.
honey.
John Henry is the folktale guy, right?
Oh my God.
Well, I do have my finger on that one button, bro.
Okay.
I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it.
I promise, guys, I'm smarter than I seem.
I ain't got a good brain.
Anyways.
I had it until she said. We like to goof. We like to have fun. Guys, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate you both. Hopefully, here in about the next year, we can do this again, and you can tell me about all the places you've gone, the venues you've hit, and everything that you've done on the road. But I did not ask you this question. So have you? Now, let me ask you this, DJ. Have you been on the road at all?
I have, yeah.
Okay. What is your road horror story?
Well, flat tires is probably the biggest thing. Being stuck on the side of the freeway, and not actually, there's a better one. We broke down, and it was wintertime, and we had to sleep in the van.
Oh no!
in the back of the van, nestled up between people you don't really want to be sleeping with, but yeah, been there,
Where's your arm at?
Like, boy, we're gonna cuddle or freeze. You pick.
Yeah, it wasn't very fun. Let's just say that. But yeah,
Wow.
Billy, where's your arm at in between two pillows? Those ain't pillows.
Oh God. Well, gentlemen, thank you guys so much for coming on and talking with us and having a good time with us. And I'm hoping to be able to do this again very, very soon with you guys and actually get more stories from you, and you get to tell us how far you've come within, a year. I want to know.
Yes, sir.
Know everything that you're going to do, because it's going to be one of those things that if you achieve, you will believe, or if you believe, you will achieve. And I do believe that you are a believer on that. So
yes, sir.
Absolutely.
I expect you to kick ass and take names.
Oh, it's coming.
Good.
I got a whole team forming over here that's going to do that, man. You guys will have Madison Sharp actually here pretty soon. We were supposed to already have her, but she had some complications that came up. But
family first, rule number one.
And we're going to do it.
Family first is rule number one.
Definitely family first.
You could see all four of us on, or you could see one of us on, or three of us, two of us. Doesn't matter. If a family situation comes up, family first every time.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's my number one rule that I've always had with anything I've always done is family first, because I'm not going to stop dealing with my family because I have to come on here and do this. I mean, I know I got locked out of the house today, but if I wasn't able to be on here, these three, they do just fine and they take care of everything. So I wasn't worried about it, but I almost kicked in the front door. It's going to kick my brother's back door in the asshole.
So when it comes time to the Grand Ole Opry Mr. Rittenhouse. I'm going to say Mr. Rittenhouse at this point in time.
Mister.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
When he gets to that Grand Ole Opry, I just want to let you know that we've been rooting for you the whole time. Don't ever stop doing what you're doing. When you step across that into that circle and you do what you do, just remember you got a whole cheering squad behind you the whole time.
Appreciate that.
100%.
Really do. Thank you.
We've had a few people on here, and every one of them we wish nothing but success. And we always want to do another update with everybody that's been here from the first time you were here till the next time you're here. We want stories, we want updates, we want music, we want everything from you guys. We want you guys to succeed 100%, and then come back and tell us, hey, this is what happened. This is how I did it. This is what hit me in this day.
Yes, sir.
So it's going to be one of those things. Just do your thing, brother. Just do your thing.
What?
You got this.
Yes, sir.
Oh, we
What?
didn't ask that question. Oh.
What?
When you're on the road, Mr. Rittenhouse,
Oh, God, that one.
what food snack do you have to have in the vehicle? If you don't have it, you're not going anywhere.
Man, I grew up poor, dude. I'm not picky.
Air.
Give me something to munch on. I don't care what it is.
I do. Like I said, we have our set amount of questions that we always ask. Is your story, your instrument, your place that you want to play, and of course, I didn't even think about that. Your road snack, and I'm telling you, man, everybody has so many different things, but they're the rare questions that nobody asks. Like, you can go on an interview and they can ask you 1,000 things, but they're not going to ask you that one thing. Hey, what's your favorite road snack?
I'll throw a question in there that you guys need to add to your list of questions.
Ooh.
And this wouldn't be for like DJ, but this would be for somebody who's actually been like on a decent tour, or a little bigger artist at this point in their career. But you need to like ask them what their number one thing is on their rider for their backstage. Like the one thing they have to have. That's kind of like the same thing about traveling, the snack on the road. What is it that they have to have in their dressing room? Like, I've seen some like, I've been in the music industry for over 20 years. I've seen some wild riders, like down to the point of all green M&Ms. Like, I'm not even kidding.
Wow.
Yeah, I need all green M&Ms, a bunch of carrots, and a bucket of ranch.
Ranch.
But it's in there, and it's contract. It's a rider. And,
Right.
And if you're a venue, you have to provide it.
Yeah, I
Really?
do remember. I was watching a TikTok. It was Kill Tony, and they asked. He likes to ask some of his guys that go on tour with him what they like to have in their dressing room whenever it comes time. Like, what are the specific things you want and need and stuff. And some of them are really simple, and some of them are outrageous.
Outrageous. There's
I
some
think they
wild
do.
stuff.
I think they do the outrageous just to see if it'll happen.
They do. 100% they do.
Like, I'm
Now, I'm
going
going to tell you right now, I wasn't the one picking out the green M&Ms. I'm just going to tell you that.
No, that's the intern. Hey, intern, get all these green M&Ms out of here.
I bet Rittenhouse would be, you better have some barbecue ribs in there.
But nowadays, you can actually order
Right.
special bags that's like all green, all red, all like so.
Oh,
Like
Lord.
it would be easy nowadays, but back then,
I would be happy with just a box of Cheez-Its.
A box?
A
You
box
know-
of Cheez-Its.
I would be happy with just my water bottle, please.
Listen,
What's my
I'm,
water?
Ladies,
I'm gonna do the stupid stuff just to see if they'll do it. Okay?
I want a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken.
No, I want to blow up pool full of Jello. I mean, I'm gonna get dumb, and then if they do it, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm not doing that
Hi,
anymore.
Fast.
Oh,
Like,
God.
The only reason I do that is
Apocalypse
because I look at both of my kids and go, hey, there's a blow up pool of Jello over there. Go eat it.
Apocalypse Chef put down his would be
So,
the left.
I mean, nowadays you
Right.
have to wonder with all the states that have legal cannabis. You know, is it like,
Oh,
I
God.
need 5 ounces of God's grass, please?
Can I have that? Can I have that in brownie form, please?
Right? they're oh man, I'm telling you, they would. There's some. Oh God, I can only imagine what Snoop Dogg and Willie Nelson said.
Getting hard.
No, they don't even need that in their writer. Like Snoop Dogg has somebody that he pays $60,000 a year just to roll them for him.
Wow.
Are you
Where
kidding
can I
me?
sign up for
I am
this
not
job?
kidding you. Look
60
it up. One of the
Gs?
God's to honest truths. He pays the dude $60,000 a year to go on tour with him and follow him around, and that's all the dude does is roll him. That's it.
Bro, I would have a whole box of like pre-rolls ready to go. Just be like, hey man, here you go.
I mean, hey, you know, 60 grand a year. I mean, I can get another job too.
Right?
I mean, as it sits, I mean, I can only say what Kermit the Frog had to say. Is it's not easy being green.
Look, how often is Snoop Dogg touring now? So, I mean,
well, he does a lot of special appearances.
Oh yeah, he does a lot of special.
I'm just saying. So he's still kind of touring in a way.
It's probably 60 grand a year in like room and board because the guy probably lives at the
house.
Yeah,
no, he does. He pretty much lives with him. Yes,
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, Heather's got one right here. Must be a room full of puppies.
No.
Must be a room full of puppies.
No.
Okay, I got a question on that one. Who's cleaning up the brown stain mark?
Not Heather. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for joining us on this podcast tonight. We have come to our 10 o'clock time. GJ Rittenhouse, thank you so much, brother. I am so looking forward to seeing how far you go in this industry, and I hope you go very far. Elton, thank you very, very, very much for coming on and sharing your wisdom with us. And, you know,
thanks for having us.
I'm going to go have coffee with you apparently at some point because, you know, we live in the same friggin' state and I didn't even know.
Give me a shout.
Absolutely. Rockstar Relations, it's your fault. We could have had a conversation way before this, but no.
Why can't we?
She didn't even tell me. She lets me figure it out now.
Why can't we be friends?
Anyway, shut up, Meg.
Anyway. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Ladies, thank you so much. We appreciate you. And of course, that dude that's in the middle down there.
Hi.
What? You know what?
A good day.
You're having a great day, Pit Boss. You're doing great. I'm proud of you. You didn't.
I am.
You kept your clothes on this podcast, and that's amazing. Just saying. Anyway, we have, as always, we have our resident wizard that loves to tell us one final thing before we go. And I will tell you guys this. Thank you so much for coming on. And I do believe, if I am correct, stand by. Okay, so we will have a podcast on the 21st. And then after that, we will have no podcast till 2026. Which will be January 4th, 2026, because, of course, that is going to be Christmas weekend. Everybody spends time with their families. Everything is halted at that point. So on the 21st, we'll have a podcast. On the 28th, we will not. On the 4th, we will be returning for 2026. You guys will see 4HP Studios might be trying to come out with some different things for us. But until then, our resident wizard, as always, has something to say.
I'd love to stay and chat, but the prophecy foretold some absolute bullshit.